Hey guys, what's up? This is Clizzy Gaming, and today we're gonna get into the video, and I'm gonna talk about how my friends got hacked.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Hey guys, so basically, um, what kind of happened was I'd set a time with my boys, one night. This is about 3 or 4 days ago. And I was like, yo guys, so let's get up at like 6 a.m. and let's play some Cold War. 'Cause that's what we do. We're in a clan and stuff. It's Hurts. I showed the clan PFP at the beginning. So basically, I texted my boy at 6 a.m. Right? I texted my boy Nitro Wire. His real name's Aiden. I'm not gonna give out his last name, also because it's personal information and because I don't really know it. Um, but so the thing is, I texted him. I was like, "Yo, so are you up?" He goes, "Yeah." So as you know, off to a fine start. So basically, I'm like, "Yo, is Fets luck on you?" That's my boy GCB Evans. He changed his name. I have an introducing GCB Evans video, but I was like, "Is Fets luck on you? Like with you, like already on?" And he's like, "Yeah, Fets is on me." So it already like is ungrammatical and doesn't sound right. But then he goes, "Yo, could I play on your account?" Knowing my boy, he's like already trying to get diamond on his own account, and he's got gold on his Tundra, and he's a good player and stuff. He wouldn't want my account, so I'll be like, okay, why? And then I kind of spazzed out because I've been hacked this way before. About a month ago, by a different kid, but who got to me through my friend. So the same way. So I kind of got skeptical, and I was like, yo, wait a minute. And so I start spamming him with these questions. I was like, what's my name? Because Aiden, knows my name. He knows Fetzluck's name. GCB. He knows Wendy's name, which is another clan member. He knows, his own name. So I spammed with this question, what's my name? What's your name? What's, all these different people. I was like, what's their names? And he's like, no answer, bro. I freaking swear, no answer. And then later, hold up. I'm going to check this right now so I get this straight. Oh, crap. I deleted the chat. My bad. But yeah, so anyway, I wanted to check it, but I'll have, pictures in a video in a second. But basically, it was like really weird, right? So I was already skeptical. I was like, okay, so this is not Nitro, right? So it's like, okay, you got hacked, because the night before, he said, like, before we went to bed, he's like, yo, bro, I almost got hacked, right? He's like, I changed my password, we're all good, it's cool, but I almost got hacked, right? So I was like, okay, so he must have actually gotten hacked. Not like hacked, but someone found a way to get his, his info, probably through a lobby scanner for Call of Duty or NBA 2K, or, probably, one of the games he played with this kid. So, fast forward to way, way later, I, get in contact with this kid through, Nitro Wire, Aiden's old account, which, he's still playing on. I'm like, yo, so could my boy, straight up, could he please have his account back? And this guy goes, no way. However, I'm willing to make a deal. So I'm like, down. All right. I'm like, okay, so I'm a good, sniper. At least I like to think I am, right? So I go to this guy. I'm not that good a sniper. But, anyway, I'm like, I'm not a very good sniper, but could we sniper 1v1 for my boy's account back if I lose? And so he was like, okay, what do I get for it? What's in it for me? I go, okay, well, if I lose, you straight up get, you get like 1,000 COD points. I didn't have these 1,000 COD points. Even if I did, I was not planning on giving them to him. And he actually freaking was like, okay, what's in it for me? So this is like just ridiculous in my opinion. I was like, well, there shouldn't be anything in it for you, because literally you stole my boy's account. This is what I'm thinking in my head, right? I didn't actually send this or say any of this crap. So this guy, I was literally, alright, so I got 1,000 COD points, right? I don't actually have these 1,000 COD points. So I was like, I got 1,000. He's like, that's not enough. So I was like, I upped it to like 2,400, which is like a $20 value for COD points. And then literally this guy goes, okay, make it any gun. I personally am not the best with all guns. I'm particularly good with accuracy with snipers, in my opinion. I might not be, but anyway, I didn't have this. I wasn't planning on giving it to him, but he agrees, right? So here we go. I'll show you some of the facts, and then a little bit later, I got my boy on hold here. I'm going to text him, and I'll show you. But here we go. These are actually some of the things. You can pause the video at any moment. I'm going to freeze frame right here. So he goes, yo, can I play on your account, right? This is just crazy to me, because my boy likes his own account. He wouldn't want to do this. So, this is just weird. Like, it's already very sketchy. So then he goes, yes, Fets on me. So that's not grammar. That's not very good grammar. My boy has pretty good grammar. He speaks very clearly. He's a white boy just like me, so he speaks super clearly. He doesn't slur any of his words very well. And so he goes, your clan name. So I expand all these questions. He goes, your clan name is Hertz, right? So if he's in my freaking if he has my boy's thing, he can see the messages, right? And the messages basically, we have a chat for our clan called Team Hertz. So he could tell that our clan was Hertz. So I asked him, yo, are you in Clan Hertz? He goes, no. Here's the stupid thing, bro, right? Right here. So he is in Hertz. My boy knows he's in Hertz. Second of all, I'm the co-leader of the clan. I don't own the clan. So if this is actually Aiden, he would say, it's our clan. Or, it's not your clan. He would say the clan. Over here, so I'm like, you're a hacker, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, what do you mean? So now he knows that I know the jig is up, right? So I asked him if we could play, frickin' some Cold War, because I was bored anyway. And he was like, nah, bro, I'm good. So but I also asked him, are you in clan? And then, are you in? And he's like, but so basically, so we might have scrolled over it. I wish I could pause this, but I can't. But I kind of think we scrolled over, but I was like, okay, so you're the real Nitro. All right, I know. Trying to fake him out, right? Then I was like, okay, one more time. Are you in Hertz? He says no. So then I'm like, okay, blah, blah, blah. I was like, that's funny. Did you quit? And he's So the funny thing is, just overall, right? So there's all these different messages. The funny thing is, in the end, stupid me tried to be nice, and I was like, yo, because I didn't know how serious this was. I was like, yo, could we play anyway? Because I'm kind of bored, right? So literally, since I'm bored, this guy literally just goes, we'll play later. So, this is just kind of ridiculous to me. So, I'm going to get my boy, Lil Pontu, because he's using his cousin's account, or, just Aiden on here. And, so, Aiden, you can hear me right now. You're not unmuted just yet, but could you please talk really loudly and clearly so the crap dropped my phone. So could you please talk super loudly and clearly so everyone can hear you, please? And, yeah, tell your side of the story.
Alright, sorry for the background, and, so what happened was, he was, like, my old friend, and, we used to play with each other a lot, and then we stopped, and then we started, he had 2K21, and I watched him play it a lot, and, I always wanted the game, and then when I finally got the game, I wanted to play with him. And then he said, wanna trade accounts? And I'm like, no, I just really want to play 2K21. And then, when we were doing it, I said no, and then I hurry up and changed my password, and then he said, no, so I'm not, and I didn't.
Hold up, you're cutting out, fam. Try that again.
Sorry. I said, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to trade. And then, so I changed my password and all that. Then, right after he texted me and said, no, I wasn't doing nothing. And then, like, an hour later, he texted me again. He said, you sure you don't want to trade? I have 2K22 pre-ordered and you can play on it when I have it. And then, so I'm like, sure, I guess. And then I trusted him because we are friends.
That's a word, buddy.
Yeah, like, I know his name. His name's Ethan. And, yeah, I know him. And, so we did it. And what he did was, he made a whole new account. So it was like a whole new email or password, so it was just like a noob account when I logged in. So like, what?
This was a fake account, right?
Yeah, it was a fake account. And when I tried to log back in my account, it said sign in. And I tried to use my password and it didn't let me. And then right after, I was like, I was shocked. I was like, I almost like cried. I did cry, but I like vomited a little bit.
You vomited over your account. That's kind of strange. Like, that can show you how attached you are to your stuff and how much that like how much gaming means to you. Like, cause that's a big part of your friend base and a big part of your your enjoyment, just like me.
Yeah. Yeah. And what else I was gonna say? Yeah, he stole my account. He'd been playing on it for a while and telling my friends I'm his brother. and I'm trying to warn people I play with, like you, that's not really me.
And here's the sad thing about that is because I was so skeptical, I had 2 friend requests of like some random person, and then I had Little Pon2. And Little Pon2 sounded like super sketchy, and so I rejected it, thinking it was the like OG account like of this kid who stole my friend's account, like it was his original account where he was coming from, and so I rejected it. For some reason, I allowed the other random account though. I don't know why, but I think it might have sounded familiar or something. And then later, my friend put me in a chat with this guy, and I was like, wait a second, and he was like, this is Christian, who's wedding. He was like, this is the real Nitro or Aiden, because we didn't know his names at this point in time, but yeah. So now it was just funny because I kind of blocked him. I was like, no, that's the fate, that's the actual bad guy, but this is actually Nitro. It's it's your cousin's account, right?
Yeah, it's like my account now because he doesn't play on PlayStation. He plays on PC. Only thing
cool.
I'm worried about. He can like do whatever he wants to my other stuff, but like Call of Duty, like I want that back.
Yeah, because you had some progress, right? What kind of made me mad for you, like on your behalf, is when I got in the game to 1v1 him. So I did, just so y'all know, really quick, I did get in the game eventually to 1v1 him. I won fair and square, but since he's kind of a prick and he's being ridiculous, he decided to, basically he's like, no, that was unfair. Even though I had a sniper and I won by 10 points, he went to 20, I went to 30. I won by 10 points. He was using a freaking Krig and a MAC-10. He was like, no, that's not fair because you wouldn't let me use, freaking frags and like stims and stuff. Like I wouldn't let him use score streaks, tacticals or stims or like any, tacticals or lethals. And so he was so mad about that because apparently that's a big part of his gaming. Like a big part of it. I don't use this stuff that much. I might throw a frag in a hard point just to annoy some people once in a while, but it's not a big part of my gaming. It's a big part of his gaming, and he would have lost to it, and he did lose to it because he didn't have it. So then we ran it back with pistols only. I used some magnums. He said, no, that's like a shotgun, and they're not. They're not. They're just, one shot like a shotgun. I go, no, this is a pistol. Then he picks them up, then makes zone class for them, and then he says I can't use them. And so I go back to using a Diamatti. Dual Diamattis is what he's using, which still is no freaking, it's no freaking defense against dual magnums, because that's like a shotgun, and those have precision, and you can hit someone from far away with those if you have the right laser on them. So that was just kind of annoying. So basically, I 1v1 him back for his account, and he still wouldn't give it back to me, so yeah, it's just what really made me mad on his part. What pissed me off on his part was because his name was Nitro Wire, and he changed the name on Activision to like a bunch of random letters. It was like HG, like it was just ridiculous. It was a bunch of letters, and I texted, Aiden over here, and I was like, yo, this is kind of making me mad. He like changed your name, and he was like listening in on the whole match and crap. And it was just, like, really frustrating and just, it was just dumb. It was just overall dumb. So I want to know what your opinion is on that, Aiden.
My opinion is, like, he shouldn't have done that, first of all, because, like, we're friends, and, like, it's not okay, because what he did was, it was wrong. It was just a crime, kind of, or, like, a legal thing. You aren't supposed to.
Right. It goes against the PSN privacy policy.
Yeah, the police can be involved in that situation.
Not really. It really can get him banned, but that's about it. The police can get involved if he commits fraud of any kind, though. Like if he buys anything, that can get the police involved. But so far, this is just a local, like, it's a local. I'm trying to think of the words, but you know what I mean. It's like a local fight. It's like a little.
Yeah, I really want
local
my
argument.
Call of Duty to come back. But everything else he can do whatever. I just want my Call of Duty. I don't care what he does Fortnite.
Do you remember your Activision info? Because maybe you could sign into Activision as your account.
Yeah, I remember it.
Do you try signing into just Activision instead of your whole PSN account? That might work.
Alright, I'll try it.
Like, try that on your spare time for sure.
I need a card to get PlayStation Plus. I'll get one right now. But, yeah, I'll do that later on. I'll go on Call of Duty.
Okay, sounds good. So my quick question is, what's your, like, because you did ask me to make this video, and I was totally willing to, because You know, it would give me, I got free time and it would give me something to do. My quick question is, what are you trying to gain by this? Are you trying to get PlayStation to see this video, or what's kind of your point?
My point is, like, this is like something
Exposition?
Like this doesn't happen a lot.
Right, so is this kind of your exposition, your point of exposing him? You know, exposition, is that where you're coming from?
Yeah.
Okay. For sure.
Should expose him.
Alright guys, well I'm going to add clips over this because right now as I'm recording there aren't any clips, but I'm going to add clips over top of this so y'all have something to watch. And yeah, so that was, you know, Aiden's point of view on it. And he's going to peace out for now, but I will totally, you know, I'll totally probably, you know, add up more clips and make more videos soon. But thanks for watching this. If you do watch this through the end, you're a freaking rock star for wasting 15 minutes of your life on this. Thank you so much. But you know, here's the intro and peace out.
Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spread their racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine.